I forget what I called it.
Good job.
Today, I'm your lovely DM, Bread Senpai,
The truth revealed.
also known as Bread God, also known as the, what do you guys call me?
The Savior Sourdough.
Savior
The great
Sourdough.
Professor Bread.
The Rye Redeemer.
Rye Redeemer, yep.
Do
all
you
that
believe
good
it?
stuff.
He who is first shall not be yeast.
I'm joined by the fantastic, mysteriously armored Joritzas,
That's me. I will kill you.
along with our local smart man of the group, Venfiel.
Someone call for Ven?
Our resident muscle, as he cracks skulls and eats what's inside, Ripjaw. Our eccentric and lovely, and currently absent, Bard. Bard.
Calypso Tiavaldi, bud extraordinaire, storyteller supreme, at your service.
Fantastic. We also have our rogue. Nothing clever there. Krieul.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ouch.
I mean, you really haven't done much. And our creepy twins who stand in hallways and give people the heebie-jeebies. Terra and Selene Anima.
Hello.
Jesus!
Oh no, she has the mud! She has the mud!
That is fantastic.
I love it and hate it at the same time.
Excuse me, I have to wipe some tea off of my monitor. Spat my
I
drink
hate
out.
that I love it, and I love that I hate it.
Welcome to D&D.
The 12-sided Dorks, specifically, where we have a very exciting itinerary for you today. First, we're going to start with something special, as the last session, one of the party members was absent, because I decided to change a vision. So we're going to kind of use time roulette go, and rewind the clock to the vision. So, we are back in the shut up, phone. We are back in the oversaturated, colorful, sickly sweet, fruit-smelling forest of the Feywild, where we see a very familiar looking.
Are all of us supposed to hear this? Or just her?
Yeah, nah, it's fine. You guys,
Okay.
I'm not dealing with moving anybody right now.
I'm allowing you to listen.
I
Oh,
mean,
how
she's pretty much
great,
probably at
God.
some point, hopefully, gonna tell you guys this stuff anyhow. So, I mean, there's no point.
Only if they ask the right questions.
Yes, always the right question. So, you see on his magnificent wooden throne, how do you pronounce it? Hearsome? Is that how I said? That's how it's pronounced?
Hear some? Something like that?
Here, Sam.
Yeah, Hearsome. The Prince of Fools, a satyr of wondrous power, looking down at Calypso Tiavaldi in a very colorful, unique dress that she is wearing along with her done-up hair. No coat, no adventurer's grime or soot or dampness from walking in the river. Or I get in the mud. Sorry, you wouldn't go in the river.
Nope.
And I think we had a bit of a conversation, so we'll skip ahead to where you're about to leave. But then you realize he doesn't end the dream because you're not in a dream. You are actually there.
Is it just me, or has my dream come true? Here's some. Up to your playful tricks again.
Of course, my dear. Always playing tricks. But unfortunately, this is no trick. I would never play one on you, my sweet. I just feel it best if you were to stay with me.
Now you know that I would want nothing more than to be able to do that, but people need me. There's danger in Green Nest and possibly a dragon. I can't leave them behind.
Oh, there's most certainly danger there, my dear. Most certainly a dragon. But that's not what concerns me. And
Oh.
he waves his hand. There's a trembling of the ground. The leaves on the trees kind of shake and stir. And beside the large mushroom that acts as a table, a tree stump, an enormous tree stump, grows out of the ground into a wooden makeshift like study, but there's no walls, it's not enclosed. It just grows straight from the ground. And the wood, or what would be the bark, shapes uh, alcoves and windows. Like it just goes up, but there's no roof or anything. And the roots on the bottom on one section form natural stairs, and it feels like you blink or not even, and Hirsum is no longer on his throne, but instead he is over there on the tree stump. Tree platform? Regardless, that's where he is right now. His back is to you as he's looking at something in the center.
I walk over and see, like, peer at the whatever he's looking at.
You see his hands moving slightly around a glowing orb that's ever changing.
He's crystal balling right now.
Yes, he is a gypsy woman peering into their mystical, magical crystal ball. But what you see colorful flashes. It goes too quick. They're going by second. You see shapes, forms, people, creatures, some that you know, some that you don't. Uh, and but then it stops over what you think is the bird's eye view of the Sword Coast, and there's for some reason it's faint. It seems clouded, and he's having trouble looking into it.
What's the matter? You seem troubled.
I'm an archfey, my dear, and with that comes great power, such as sight. I can see many, many things across the Midgard, and what the Midgardians do. It is how I play my prank. For the ancient laws bound me here, preventing me from interfering directly more than just some meddling, which I would prefer to do anyhow. I have brothers and sisters that prefer to be more direct. However, as of late, it is hard to see Midgard. My sight is clouded. Someone is blocking me from seeing into your future, into what Midgard's future is. The winds of magic shift and turn, ever changing. You, my sweet, you have an eye of fate looking at you. You and your new companion. Most interesting.
Well, normally I love having all eyes on me, but that is actually kind of creepy. I had a feeling that this so-called cult was bad news, but to blind even you? Oh, goodness. No wonder Master Jerichas asked me to bring them down. What could he have possibly done with them when he was in their midst? I'd be lying if I said I'm not afraid, and we both know how much of a good liar I am.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. He looks distracted, and there's a moment of silence before he claps his hands together, turns around, and gives you a wide, brimming, innocent smile. Rightio, darling. You must stay here, with me, in this safe, blessed place. lest you suffer a rather shocking death, shall we say.
Wait, what? Here's some. Believe me, I love you, and I want nothing more than to stay here and be with you forever in foolish paradise. But you know I have to help them. I made a promise, and though I'm not bound like the Archfey to his promises, I uphold mine, as if I were. For Master Jerichas and those tortured by this cult, what must I do to convince you, my darling prince?
To convince me, Calypso, there's no need to use that silver tongue of yours. It's a difficult decision. I make connections in Midgard. So, happily, you have found one of my followers, my only followers. I do not wish to lose you and them at the same time.
Followers? You have followers now! And in my
Oh,
party.
he sighs. I must be getting weak in my own immortality, making deals with mortals. But they are children. I could not let them be as they were. They would have surely sought someone of darker persuasion. I
Aww.
could not let them sell their soul to someone so misguided. Or they come in contact with the one that is behind this cult of dragons of yours.
Look at your heart warming up to others.
Bah!
Children need hope, especially when all they know is pain and darkness. And she kind of just, like a shadow just kind of crosses her facial expression as she unconsciously kind of just rubs her arms a bit. I have to go back. I can't. I want to stay. I just can't. Not right now.
Silent. Then swear to me, Calypso Teobaldi. Swear to me that once you have stopped this cult, saved the day, proven your valor, that you will join me here as my princess. And there's a snap as there's another rumbling as a giant, not as giant as the trees or the words are hard. Tree stump, more like the flowers from Alice in Wonderland, that large, and a stem grows and moves its way to beside you, and then the bud at the end blossoms, and in the center of the flower is a ring, and the ring, the crystal is a rose, but it's clear, and whenever the light hits it, it shines in a prism of color.
She is instantly snapped out of her gloomy flashback and is absolutely shocked, like just a fluid of emotion. Shocked, overjoyed, and yet you see a little bit of a crack of sadness. She looks up at him and just smiles. I, Calypso Teobaldi, do hereby swear to thee, Prince of Fools, that I shall return once my quest is complete. If you still feel the same about me when I return, I shall unabashedly say I do. I do love you, Hirsum. But I don't deserve you, you know that.
back away from his crystal ball that slowly dissolves into nothing. And he smiles. A genuine, honest smile. Not the sneer, not the smile that says, "Oh, I'm about to pull a devious prank." A genuine smile of love and concern, comfort, and then chuckling. It is a great, booming laughter that shakes the leaves off the great fay trees that surround you. And here I thought you said you were good at lying. There's another snap. And you're off the platform. He's back on his throne. You're once again standing where you were before. There's no dress. Instead, you're back in the gear that you are in the mortal realm. Your coat's there, rapier, violin. It's all there. However, your hair, of course, remains in the same stylized fashion. And behind you is a soft glowing, or I guess out of your peripherals, you see a soft glowing. And when you turn, you see the shape, about a door size, of a blue green flowing swirling vortex that you know instinctively will take you back to your companions. And Hearsome does not say another word. He simply looks at you and he smiles.
I blow him a kiss. And I walk towards the gateway. I turn back one more time, smile, and jump through.
When you turn back, he says one more thing. Give my regards to the twins. And then that's when his voice cuts out, and you're in the burning cold and freezing hot, feeling vortex of your body and your soul separating, and it feels like every molecule in your body is vibrating as you travel. And we switch over to the keep, where we see our lovely party after their mighty battle. What's everyone doing?
Did they see her come in? Or is it
Yuri-
swapping back to
Ah, goodness. Jeritzas is standing near the southern wall, facing the road, watching.
Looking at the dragon, I presume?
Yes.
It's sort of hard
Krieul
to
is.
see. Oh, sorry. I was
No, I
just
was just
saying
saying.
that it was sort of hard to see as, of course, night has really fallen. The only light coming from or the bright light coming from the fires from the surrounding buildings, and so you can only really see in dim light. So you can't see the fine details of the dragon, but you can clearly see the silhouette as lightning strikes in the distance every now and then. 4 rounds, we'll say. 5, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
does Terra notice Calypso reappear?
Not yet.
If it doesn't happen in front of me, the first thing I was going to try to do was hand the short sword back to the captain of the guard, or let him borrow it.
I can pop up anywhere. I just put my token on the map. Just tell me where I need to be.
It's not. Nah, it's fine. Uh, he wants you to appear there. But the captain of the guard just simply shakes his head. No need, my boy. You keep it. I have plenty others in this keep in the armory.
Well, if you insist, sir, I will hold on to it.
Right. I'll get some of the boys here to help with these bodies. Though the kobolds look troublesome as their effects seem to be taking place. As you look over to the kobold bodies of the snowballed, the korobald,
Corvold, yeah.
and the cobalt, each of their respective elements, being acid, snow, or mist in this case for them, because they, and then the lightning is still moving across their bodies. The ambush break though, ambush drake, doesn't have that effect on it. Its body is cold and lying still.
Gotcha.
Screed looks pretty excited, thinking that he got the last kill.
He kind of did.
Technically.
Um, after did I take any lightning damage from doing all that, or did I escape unscathed?
Nah, I think the only thing you fought was a cultist or something. So
Yeah, I
you're
pushed
fine.
him into Screeve. I don't know if I.
Yeah,
got
the cultists don't have those effects, and actually, if looking at the cultists, they just have robes on that signify their allegiance. But when it's moved aside, it's just standard mercenary gear that all look familiar. These guys obviously belong to a mercenary pack that has made an allegiance to the cult.
Do I see a symbol of their group?
I recall it was the Raven's Wing or something to that effect.
Was it Raven's Blood?
That sounds about correct.
We'll go with Raven's Blood, even
Raven's
if
Blood.
in the other episodes I said something different. It's Raven's Blood now, canon. That's what
Alright.
it is.
Ravens.
Going with that.
Jeritzas would have made mention of that to everybody before he hopped up there to the wall.
Okay. I want to try to find if there's a symbol of Raven's blood on their equipment and take a sketch of that, as well as label it as Raven's Blood Mercenary Group.
You want to take the symbol itself?
If I can, I would like to.
You got a small knife on you?
I do have a small knife on me.
You can cut a piece of their clothing that has it on.
Okay. And does any of the robes seem did any of the cultist robes seem intact?
Yes, they do. They fit medium creatures of human body shape.
I'm gonna
So-
take all of the capes. All of the cloaks.
All of the caves.
All of them.
You get 4. Congratulations.
All right, 4 cultist robes.
They have the initiate symbol on them. So there is.
Congratulations, you done it.
Okay, even better. That's what I was hoping for, that they were just initiates.
Now we are all Ripjaw's underlings.
Not all of you. There's more than 4
thanks.
of you.
Most
Uh,
of us.
as you move yourself to the bodies.
Fen.
All right, give me a second.
0.
There we go.
Do it.
Done.
Do it now. All right. So Jeritzas is there. Ben is doing that. What are the rest of you doing?
I would like to stay near Savani for the time being, just to ask her how she's handling all this.
Ask who?
Savani.
Yep.
This girl right here.
I'm
The one
just
next to
scoping
my
out the
character.
place. Tara's just watching the area at the moment, looking around, seeing how everything's been handled. Again, does she notice Calypso?
I guess I'm poofing into existence in a whirlwind of leaves and flower petals.
Yeah. Once I know what everyone's doing, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah. Get ready for that. What's Ripjaw doing? Are you
Eating
the
corpses.
the guard made mention of the troublesome kobold bodies? Are you gonna do your thing and bisect them? Cool. It's just the one kobold. Nope, it's the 2 snowballs. Stow. Doing all the bodies. 9 damage in total of acid and cold. But as soon as you eat the head or chop the head, the rest of the body does not show the effects of the element. The what? No. No.
Snacks for later.
You're going to throw
Pocket bacon.
3 still
Oh,
bleeding
no.
With a gooey
cobalt
center.
heads into
It's a
your bag.
gusher.
Green gusher.
Rip Jaw's a 90s kid.
Presumably that is already filled with materials from other corpses. And your regular gear. Good to know. Where are you putting the cobalt heads then? What bag? Which
He means
one?
other adventuring gear, like stuff to put in the bag.
Alright. I mean, you could just do the classic thing of just having a slew of cobalt heads around your waist or your shoulder strap.
Let's not get
Like
ahead of
Chewbacca.
ourselves.
So gross.
Alright, I was just giving you the option of wearing them like trophies. Easy access to your snacks. It's like wearing a chip on the outside.
Something to show off to all the cultists.
Yeah.
That he's consistently blending into. His son's already
Before
enough.
oh sorry. What are the twins doing?
They're just kind of scoping the place out, sort of seeing if waiting for what the next plan is, because it's not clear yet.
Well, the dragon issued a challenge to you guys last time, asking as he smelt the foul scent of a follower of Bahamut. And when he said that, you all could see Savani shrink into herself a little bit. And she remains quiet. But before she can answer Krieul's question, there's the wind currents pick up around you guys, which is strange considering
we're inside.
you're in a keep.
Somebody leave a
Yes.
door open?
It starts going faster and faster. Your clothing billows until there is a blinding flash of light, a loud snap. And then
Gosh.
in the center around you guys, and that appearing from a show of colorful leaves, some that shouldn't be of leaf color, and following the scent of fruity fruit is Calypso, your bard, with a weird hairstyle and a flower crown, much like the twins.
Terra, who's still holding Celine, like whips around when she smells it and points at her and just, "Where have you been?"
Now
Whatever
that's
sense
what
of
I
calm
call
they
an
have.
entrance. She just dusts herself off. Oh, right. What did I miss? Oh, goodness. Looking at the pile of bodies. Quite a bit, it seems.
And Ben standing over them gathering the cloaks.
Oh, man, I hate being tardy to the party. Oh, well, leave me anything?
There's
Well,
a dragon outside the gates. You in?
Wouldn't have it any other way. And then she
Good.
looks over at the twins and says,
Tara's holding a sword. Celine is missing, but she's pointing at you very accusingly, like with a squint, still wearing her flower crown.
"Oh, she sees, or I see that you're like looking, like your eyes are seeing the flower crown on my head, and I don't realize I have it. I'm just like, oh, you big show off. You and I, or both of you, we need to talk later. I'm very curious about you two."
She
But
slowly
besides that-
lowers her point and like nods, and then from the blade comes Celine's voice. Agreed.
Last time you guys saw Selene turn into a weapon. That happened too. I forgot about that.
I missed that. So now she's questioning that potentially.
And that is amazing. Definitely need to talk. I need to know how to do that. All right, anyways, there's a dragon. Yes. What's the plan?
That's what
Well,
I wanted to ask.
Take a moment to get healed up, and then we walk out the gate.
Really? That's our plan?
That's
I've
what I
had
got.
worse.
like we have. Okay.
I like it.
I.
Simple, easy to remember.
What if we also have a bat? Well,
A backup plan? Do those ever work?
I'm
The
the thing I'm curious about, and what I have here that I collected are 4 cultist cloaks. Could we use them as a possibility for some sort of ambush or
Disguise?
like, disguise?
I don't know. That seems like a good idea, but let me just ask one question. Hey, Ripjaw, do you plan on, I don't know, maybe holding me up for the dragon to stab me through the heart at some point in this encounter? Very bitterly.
Yeah, still debating whether or not I'm going to cut your head off. Now is probably a good time to make your defense, but you might want to keep it brief.
Yeah, this is a strange thing to say, but I'm actually starting to like Scream more than I like you.
My. Yeah, that's not really the point.
Nor is that really helping your case, to be honest.
It's
you
more
with
luck
us?
that Derek survived.
Are you with us or against the cult?
At this point, Tara leans over to Calypso and, like, very quietly, Ripjaw just about nearly murdered someone while pretending to be with the cult. So we're a little iffy with him right now.
Well, if we want to
One-
believe you, but if you
Not
choose,
helping.
but if we don't believe you, we don't know what our next course of action is.
Jeritzas walks over, hops down, and steps next to Ripjaw. You need to tell me, in no uncertain terms, right now, if you are with the cult. Are you my enemy, Ripjaw? Yeah, that means absolutely nothing. I need you to tell me, yes or no.
By this point, I've reached for my short sword again and put my hand on the hilt.
You know what? I figure that's as close as I'm gonna get. Fine. Jeritzas puts his sword and crossbow away and walks towards the rest of the party. Glad to see that you're back, Calypso. Did something happen?
Oh, a very large fan of mine just had to see me. Needed to have a word.
excuse me.
And of you
And that is
immediately Tara.
Savani. Savani quietly says something that really only Krieul picks up.
A big enough fan to whisk you away in the middle of a battle. Must be quite devoted.
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Hold on, everyone. Savani wants to say something.
As much as I know that we're at odds, and that Calypso appearing and disappearing is something of concern. There is currently the issue of the dragon outside who is waiting on me.
I was getting to that.
And that dragon's not going to have you, not while I'm around.
I agree.
Do you know what it wants? Terra looking to Savani.
Mouse
Speak
connection
up,
that I have
Savani.
with
Can't hear you.
it.
Will the royal Savani please speak up?
It can smell the connection to Bahamut from me. I did not know that chromatic dragons could do such a thing. It, this is a surprise. She's cut off as there is another roar. And over here, the side of the area, all of these guards need to make a saving throw.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
no, fireball.
Luckily,
No, lightning strike.
most of them succeed as
Hmm.
they see as from the windows you guys see a flash of lightning, and actually this guy kind of falls over. Luckily, he doesn't fall off the platform. But the rest of them pretty much catch themselves, and a what had happened was the dragon had grown impatient and used his breath weapon to strike the side here.
Jeritzas immediately
So
turns around, hops back up here to where he was, and starts screaming, I will get to you in a moment. You have a millennium to live. You can wait another 10 minutes. Keep your damn
love
mouth
him!
shut.
I just shout, yeah, what he said.
Not helping, bud.
there's
Terra's
no
cackling.
response. If he heard what you said, you can't tell.
That's not what matters.
Terra's
The fact
cackling.
that you, just the fact that you did that, I immediately love you more. Oh my goodness, you just won major brownie points.
Is it a
Terra
good
and
brownie?
Selene are both laughing. A good bit, actually.
A sword is laughing. Get that, you guys.
A
Jeritzas-
laughing sword. It's a good name for a
Jeritzas
weapon.
taps Terra on the shoulder as he passes. Gotta keep him in check.
She just snickers more.
God
I
only
have
knows if it
many
works.
admirers. However, this one is special. I'll give him that. Like, looking
Mhm.
around as if he's listening.
Terra's squinting again, like,
Right.
They are what color? Yeah. They have the initiate mark on them, I know that much, but what color are they?
Right?
Yes, sir.
Red, blue, black, green.
Red, blue, black, green. What the heck? Hold on. So red, okay, is blue cobalt, green Corbold.
These have no relations to the. I mean, I guess there is a connection there, but the kobolds weren't wearing these.
I look well. That was going to be my next thing. Is as I collected all these cloaks. All right. Just to make sure that you are on our side and you are saying what you are saying, what do these all mean? As I portray the cloaks in front of them,
a kind of ugly mix of colors, if you ask me.
really does go well with the aesthetic.
They're the colors of chromatic dragons.
So they all listen to different dragons then?
Possibly.
There's a big one right there commanding them. I don't think it matters right now.
And we go kill it.
And we can have story time later. First, let's deal with big and scary outside.
Right.
What
So
if
Big,
Savani,
scary,
rest
and very
assured.
impatient.
Savani, rest assured. They won't get to you while I'm still breathing.
And technically, he's not, so that's a decent
I was about to
thing.
ask, are you breathing? You seem to
Another
have a
loud
good grasp.
noise, another roar, as the same spot is struck once again with lightning. This side of the building starts to crumble.
Terra turns this time and just screams, "Wait a minute!" and turns back.
All right, let's
Krieul
go.
just kind of puts a hand
Get
on
out of
Savani's
here.
shoulder and goes, "We told you we'd take care of this, and that's what we're gonna do." Then he gets up and walks to the rest of the group. All right, how are we doing this?
Guns blazing.
Before
Or
we
torches
pop
blazing.
out,
Guns don't exist.
I'm going to pop a second wind before we leave.
Before you do,
Excuse you.
the shield dwarf burst out from the doors. Took me a second to find these, but it's not much. It's all we have. And he's holding 4 healing potions.
Oh gosh. You know it's bad that you're about to walk into a boss fight when there's a healing potion outside the
This is an
door.
actual reward from the original thing. This is not something new that I've made up on the spot because I have mercy for you guys. No, this is just a legitimate reward that I'm giving to you now.
Could we not sneak up on the dragon with these robes? We don't have to, but I'd like the option if we want to try it.
You wouldn't happen to have one of those that comes in a paste, would you? My, stomach doesn't much care for potions.
No?
Not important.
I'm sorry, but this is all that we have.
I've got some spells that I can keep an eye on you with.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Really? I need to study you. You are fascinating. Anyways, focus. Thank you, sir. That is very generous of you. We are definitely going to need them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
Definitely.
take one.
There's 4 and significantly more or less.
Well,
Guess I
that's what
am.
I meant, is divvy them up.
I will pop a second wind.
Before you do, you're quickly and hesitantly grabbed by Savani. Where did her sheet go? What the? Oh, that's right.
Oh
I thought
no,
you said sheet.
Jeritzas! What did you do?
Savani attacks.
That's a good question.
Wait, it's totally gone. What?
You
Wha-
read this,
Oh,
you
no.
dog.
Oh no, hold on.
And here I was
Oh,
thinking
wait,
it was
hang on.
Krieul who had the feelings.
Did I set up her roll 20 sheet or no?
I could just send you spells if you need them.
What kind of spell are you trying to cast?
Oh, good. I did set up her spells. This is fine. Uh,
This is
I
fine.
specifically did this one during the course. You're not touched, Yuri. It's during the course of you guys talking. I'm gonna say 10 minutes went by as she does this, as she does this, as she does this. Post. There we go. Okay. La da dee, la da do, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. Ooh.
2d8 plus your modifier.
Yep.
Will that work on you?
I don't know.
It does, but I mean, yeah, you see the healing go into him along with the rest of you. Give me one moment as I need to. Thank goodness I put in her stats. Okay, so that's plus. That's plus that. She's a life cleric, so she gets another 3. 8.
But yeah, the healing goes through.
God. We're gonna die, you guys. We're gonna get one
19.
shot.
Hell yeah.
And who all gets this?
Whoever needs it.
Jeritzas,
Sweet.
you know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to explain.
Yes, you do. Shelby says you need to explain. I
Well,
want to
Shelby
know your
doesn't get to
secrets.
know.
I'm
You have
sorry,
to wait
madam.
till Calypso knows.
I want your secrets.
Secrets are so
Uh,
fun.
What was that line in Harry Potter whenever Snape tries to read the Marauders map? It's whatever that response is.
There's a multitude of those.
Getting his big nose out of
Yeah, there you
places
go.
where he doesn't belong.
Something like
Getting his
that,
big
but
nose.
sassier.
Yeah.
All right then,
So
keep your
can
secrets.
you Oh wait, I can move your character. Okay.
Thanks,
I'm gonna move you
Frodo.
guys like this so that I can
Move us.
copy pasta.
Creepy
Copy pasta.
Bird.
Dude, do we get pasta? Yes, please.
Bro.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be fake. It might
Don't
be an
talk
impasta.
of food. I did not get to eat yet. I have the coffee jitter still. I am so hungry. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna scarf my food during the break. Until then, let's do this.
Don't
Paul-
make the bread hangry.
Paul, bring that poor
Hangry
man a
bread.
sandwich.
My mood is sour.
It's a 30-minute drive, man.
Oh.
Okay.
All
Let me
hail the
put-
great gluten.
Put your tokens here. What? What's going on?
Savani. Are we offering
What
up
do
the
you
bar to the
do?
dragon?
What do you do?
That sounds like a splendid idea. It's not the first
What
time
did I
I've charmed
just
my way
say?
into a dragon's hoard.
Just to let you guys know, Scree is also with you guys. He is looking anxious and scared. His eyes going wide, but Ripjaw's going, so he's going.
Screwy, if you follow us, you might just die.
I like it.
Hang on.
Are we ready for this kind of adventure?
The dragon does know that we're in here. It's not like it's going to be, I don't know, caught off guard or taken by surprise. Well, I mean, there is also the tunnel. I mean, we could go out that way, or some of us could. I don't know.
We
We don't
shouldn't
make
waste too
plans.
much time before it blasts this place again.
Agreed.
All right, here's the plan. If we're going to do it this way, are we all in favor of this thing that Ripjaw is suggesting? Or
Not
are we all
particularly. But
march up
I'm probably going to be outvoted.
What you're telling me is that if we go up there, we have to go up disarmed?
No,
Just carrying.
I don't need a sword to be dangerous.
If we do this, first, if we're going to do this, let's at least decide who gets what cloak. I call blue.
Anything but green, please. She makes a motion to the red eye.
I'll take the green one. Wait, aren't they multicolored anyways? Does it matter?
There's significant colors. There's green, there's blue, there's what were the other two colors? It was like red and white, or red and black.
I'll take the
Red,
green one then.
red and black.
I'll take black then. I'll take the black cultist.
I'll get a red one. I already have that color scheme going.
Here, you're blue. Here, take blue. And the green one, try it on, Jeritzas. If it burns or if it melts, then you will also be tied up. But you probably
There's no chance of that happening. But sure.
at least give it a shot.
Yeah.
I believe the twins are getting the red one, and then
Yes.
Euryth's getting the black one, right?
No, hold on. It's
I was getting the green one.
I thought Krieul was
I
getting the
think
green one.
I took the green one. Unless you
Oh.
want
No.
the green one.
so I didn't know we had black. So, Ben would take the black immediately, and vote for black. And then
No! The glasses! I forgot. I
Oh.
forgot they were broken. Anyhow, if you give a colored robe that isn't black to Jeritzas, the smoke, like,
Really?
starts staining the robe,
Okay, then I will.
and like, it turns the color dull, not completely black, but dull.
I
Yep.
will give it. I'll give him the black one, and I'll take the blue one. Sorry, Krieul.
It's just what happens. Before we leave, Ripjaw.
Guys, I gotta be honest. This sucks having to wear glasses with a broken leg. Anyhow, yeah,
Ripjaw,
great.
I have something
What color
for you.
did Ven give me?
Green. Okay.
Okay.
To clarify, Krieul gets green, I get blue, Eurytus gets black, and Selene and Terra get red.
Red.
Cool.
So, Ripjaw, I have something for you.
Hmm.
And Jeritzas pulls out from his bag a bottle of dark red wine. He unstoppers it, breaks the seal, and pours a glass into a flask and hands the flask to Ripjaw. This is fire wine. Normally, you drink this undiluted. Well, only if you decide to go crazy. Most people drink it watered down with normal ale. If you drink it as is, it will send you flying into a rage. I think you might find use of it. I figured it would suit you a bit better.
The
I
big
can't
blob
draw
is
rubble.
taking over.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can't draw rubble, but this air. There's another roar as this wing of the keep is like almost completely annihilated now.
Okay, we are going to the stairs. All right, we'll tie you along the way. Let's go.
The door's right here, barricaded. Cool.
Yep. And Ren, I sent you the thing. It's particularly delicious. Mm. The burning sensation as it goes down is wonderful. I
Oh,
had many a
it's all
glasses
big
with
again.
my men when I was a
What the
mercenary.
heck?
Okay. So you guys make your way to the door?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how
Cool.
it's going to work, but we'll find out.
It is there's a normal like wooden iron bar over the door that is keeping it barricaded along with some barrels and stuff which are easily movable by the strong men of the group,
Yeet.
men and or crocodile. Uh, and you guys walk out into the dimness. I
Reeds and
assume
Ripjaw will
Here
take
goes nothing.
point.
how it's going is that Ripjaw is holding the ropes of, I don't know, Savani, and then Eurytus is holding the ropes of Calypso, or at
Yep.
least
So-
they're leading them.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cool, good to know.
Do I get
And,
advantage for acting since that's my specialty?
Not yet. You haven't done anything yet.
I would like to ask one question before we go out and do this?
Hmm?
We're walking out the front of a keep, disguised as cultists. Arguably, it's a good disguise. But we are walking out the front of the keep,
Is it?
like nothing happened.
Well,
Okay, I can work with that.
Right alongside you, Ripjaw. Scree is with you guys. He is between you and Yoritz. Anywho, uh-huh. Holds up his shield that you made for him. Scree would be fine. Just Scree strong. Scree strong like Ripjaw. Scree jaw! Woo! Ha, ha.
Does he have a weapon on him? Does Kobold have? Does Tree have a weapon?
Unless you guys gave him his weapons back, no. Oh yeah, the javelin that
Yep,
he can't
you
use
did.
correctly.
I remember that.
Isn't the
Mhm.
javelin twice his size?
Yes.
Vaguely.
Yes.
I was gonna give him. If we want, if it looks like it's too difficult for him to wield from my perspective, I'm gonna give him my dagger. But
He
only if
takes
it's
it appreciatively.
one thing though.
And actually, no. First, he looks at Ripjaw to see if it's okay to take something that is being handed to him.
My dagger, which I was about to say something for it, but continue. I am handing him my dagger if he looks like he needs it. As I'm handing it over, I lift it back up, and for a second, I go, "If you lose this, I'm not going to be happy. It's important to me, and I expect it back when we're done with this. Okay?"
Okay.
Okay. And I drop it into his hands. I do not place it
Sure.
because I'm not getting electrocuted.
Sure. So shiny. Much better than Screech's dagger.
Yes, it's
Are
a
you all-
Laban make after all.
Are you all done hissing at one another?
I'm done.
I've been waiting.
For a second there, I was like hissing. All right, it's in a different language.
Then Jeritzas doesn't freaking speak.
I'm
Like
gonna
with
look at-
celestial people.
I'm gonna look at Jeritzas and say, or actually the group and say, by the way, I am down to only one.
I just
of
looked it up,
my-
and a javelin says that it's like 8 foot. This is easily twice the size of Scree.
Yep.
So I would like to all of you to know I am down to my last strongest level of spell. So if I'm gonna make it if I'm gonna use it in this fight, I'm gonna help me make it count.
This is why I never learned how to use magic.
All right.
Cracks his neck.
Are we ready? Are we ready?
It's always
As
a good
we'll
day
ever
to
be.
die.
Let's go make a legend.
I like the way you think.
Badoop.
Badoof. You see, we got rotated.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have a ninja
In the
headband
middle
on?
anymore.
There is no solid color black circle thing on here, okay?
Ah,
This
okay,
is what I
that's what
had
that's
to work with.
signifying. Okay, gotcha. You know,
Yeah.
I could do this.
I don't think we're gonna survive, but I'm gonna try.
No, because that kind of represents your shadows, so you should turn that off.
Fair enough. Oh,
There you go.
oops. That's
I mean, that still works. They are radiating off you.
You know what? Yeah. Let me see if I can. Does it do decimals? It does. Wonderful.
Wow, look at that. Okay. So, you guys walk out.
And we see a
For
dragon.
those, yes, you say a large, not gargantuan, but huge, menacing looking adult blue dragon. As you get closer and in the dim light with sporadic areas of bright along the edges of this map that I hastily put in, you can see him watching you as you all travel down the path. This bit right here is kind of like a hill that he's watching you all on. Clearly irritated. So, you have finally come out.
I bump Ripjaw. That's you.
Yeah, you
The bits
interrupted
that
him.
things tied up.
Yeah, I didn't.
Hang
get
on.
it.
Go ahead, Rip. Go ahead. Oh my great googly moogly. It doesn't even matter what you guys roll in your deceptions. It's to make it look like your cultist. He rolled a natural one. I might as well just not ask for a roll.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
my
Unless we
goodness.
also roll a 1.
One more time. The dragon rolled a 1?
Yes.
That's amazing. That's absolutely incredible.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
False hope. False hope.
Yeah, right.
Fiends, you won't get away with this.
There were a plethora of humans within that keep.
What was that? Didn't hear you.
There were a plethora of humans within that keep.
Not exactly anymore.
Heretics, well, I never.
You see him raise his head and part his jaws slightly. You see his chest heave as he takes in breath. Not breath, but anyhow. The humans within the keep fled. You lie. They are still there. I can smell them. Then why did you not stop them?
You wanted the follower of Bahamut, my lord.
Only one of you could have brought out the follower. Why are the rest of you lollygagging here when there's looting and killing to be had.
We left that for the other group that we sent in there after us.
His vision zeroes in on you. I was not speaking to you, lowly initiate scum. Only to your commander. And he looks back at Ripjaw.
No, not an ambush.
I need a roll from that, because that
Oh.
sounded fake on my end.
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
Oh no, not an ambush. That would be so bad. Please don't, dragon.
What kind of check do you want?
Deception.
That's all right.
This is some Brer Rabbit. Don't throw me into the Briar Patch level.
18.
He looks at you, his eyes narrowing. There is silence. But then, before anything can happen, there's a clapping sound. And from the back, and from the
That's her
darkness,
again.
a creature strides into the dim light, the dying flames around the keep. Although it is shaped roughly like a humanoid, it stands at least 7 foot tall, skin covered, blue scale, fingers bear wicked claws, and its face has the muzzle and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards. Not 80 yards, but the... No. The creature... From behind the creature and beside the creature is a slew of familiar shapes, as you see 16 snowballs. Within the mix of those in the back are 3 humanoids. Let me just, no, not the dragon. Get out of the way while I select these tokens and move them to the proper layer.
Layers be like, no.
Annoying. That's what.
Onions.
But the figure that you see is
Ogres.
clapping.
Oh no.
Well, well, well. This is all in Draconic, by the way. What a twist we have here. Look at the mighty... what? Your god freaking... Gosh, diggity darn name. I just had it. Linathan. I thought you said you would merely stay in the clouds and scare the humans while we looted and captured those who we needed. And here I find you speaking with these folk.
Hello.
The dragon looks back at the blue dragonborn. I smelled Bahamut, Scion Wrath. Oh yes, I know. The scent of your enemy. I can sense it too. And yet, I can sense other things. My great, powerful benefactor has graced me with knowledge. You can go ahead and remove those ropes and those silly disguises. They were no help. I know who each of you are. You're the intruders here to ruin my operation.
In our defense, it confused him.
The dragon said, you,
It's
but
usually
says nothing.
usually not the reputation that precedes me.
I take that to mean that we've been made.
It would look like it.
Perfect. Time to get these damn things off. Jeritzas throws off the cloak and pulls out his weapons. All right, let's get this started. Unless there's more grandstanding you want to do, Dragonborn.
Oh no.
Oh, just a bit.
Like rolls her eyes while she's pulling her cloak off and tossing it to the side.
Yeah, Kreel's doing the same.
Ropes off.
I'm taking off the robe. I'm putting it away. I'm not throwing it down. Might be useful later.
I believe that I have found some friends of yours. And you see the figures, the kobolds, move closer. And these citizens here, one of them is Captain Ulthane. One of them, Ven, you recognize as your dad. And the other is Ulthane's second in command. I found these sort skulking about in the west part of the town, trying to make their way inward. Quite easy to capture them. I'm going to make a deal with you.
Which one's my dad again, real quick?
Place a marker. Or like a dot or something.
Yeah. That one.
Okay.
Cool. Yes.
It's that one now. Even with your sneaking and your killing of my kobolds and redirecting my cultists, it's been a rather successful night. And so I'm feeling quite generous. You see these pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I will trade them back to you. Face me with your best warrior, and you can have them in exchange. Choose quickly.
Is he speaking common at this point?
She is.
Perfect.
She?
Ye.
Jeritzas immediately takes steps forward.
Here we go.
I've been waiting for this. Before we begin, the cult took someone of mine, a woman by the name of Talus. Before I kill you, would you happen to know who that is?
I do.
Well then, where did the cult take her?
Prove to me first. Let us then keep a watch as you move, then. Keep a watch on his companions. If they move at all, kill the prisoners.
After taking the step forward, I immediately stop.
She smirks. Right then. Shall we get started? Roll initiative! I need to clear this.
Understandable.
Get out of here. Get out of here, everyone. You're not. Get out of here.
Can I
Select.
can I shout
What?
something real quick?
Absolutely. Free of speech. She can't stop that.
Give him a tissue, Jeritzas. This one looks a little blue. And I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Oh my gosh.
Neato. I need to find her sheet so that I know how to attack you. La, 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 la,
And
la, la.
I do not have a web page up about listing dragon jokes. I don't know what you mean.
The record. As you guys ready up, she pulls a
Looks like this fight has finally been made to scale.
she pulls a
Yeah, but
great
let's just
sword
hope he
from her
doesn't
back.
let it drag on.
Please stop.
Hopefully, he's not
Oh.
winging it.
I appreciate a woman with strength.
Ooh, new ship sailing.
More than strength from me.
No.
New
No,
sail
fire the
shipping.
cannons.
Yep.
What did she respond with?
Ha. Funny. What did you say?
I appreciate a woman with strength.
Oh, you're going to see a lot more than strength from me. I forgot to click her token when I rolled for initiative.
Roll 20, everybody.
Ah, it's how it be.
That's not the actual one, because I have real dice,
Oh,
and she did not roll 3.
that would have been very great.
Still go
Hmm.
first. Acceptable.
So, there's a fight. What do, Jeritzas?
Give me one moment. Okay, yeah,
You have your
that's
moment.
once per rest. Okay, cool. All right,
You have bardic inspiration.
yes, I'll take a step in and immediately start swinging. Let's
Oh,
see.
he do be a swinging.
First attack, 16, which I'm going to throw in the DM inspiration on, because just gonna say it's probably not gonna cut it. Well, that's a 17.
Oh my god.
I thought you said
Remarkable.
DM inspiration. Why'd you roll a D6?
Because regular inspiration is a d6. The dork die is a d12. I
Yeah,
still have regular inspiration, unless your
regular
regular inspiration.
inspiration. Regular inspiration is a reroll of the D20.
Is it? Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I always rolled it as a
Always been
d6.
that.
Interesting. Okay. Well. Hey! What the fuck? This
Your
is going.
sword.
Oh,
Your
man.
sword.
Just almost choked.
Oh, God. Continue, please.
Yeah. So she raises her arm, and it slides off the splint mail, doing no damage.
I'm
But
not done yet.
yeah, go ahead.
Bonus action, pull up the crossbow, just trunk style. Hey!
That's at disadvantage, by the way.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Hand crossbows don't suffer disadvantage.
I don't
Right?
know about that, but my class feature that lets me do that specifies that being within 5 feet of a hostile creature does not impose disadvantage on the ranged attack. Elevated or versatile combatant.
Hang on. I'm not looking it up. I'm responding to a message. My parents went out of town. Yeah, it's funny because they're out of town. My mom just asked me how I am, and
Are you winning?
brought the
son?
glasses, which is funny because you guys all heard me exclaim my disapproval and rage as I just snapped them again.
Good looking glasses at work.
It's weird wearing them like a monocle with just the one. I think I've already said that. Anyhow, you don't have disadvantage, right? That's what you said?
Correct.
Cool. She takes a whopping 5 damage.
Yeah.
Like in her leg.
Yes. And thank God this isn't Pathfinder, because she'd probably have DR5. At least that's how my other DM for Pathfinder has been doing it. Pain.
Without love?
Pain.
Those whispering
All I
through
feel
it.
is
Oh,
pain.
the pain.
Everything
Without
has
love?
VR.
Is that everything, good sir?
User.
Awesome. You got some great sword strikes coming your way.
Uh-huh. What's my AC?
Oh,
17.
all right. Reopen the sheet so that I can see what is your to hit.
And
Oh,
before
yeah,
he
she
just
hits
has a
you.
fucking Vorpal Greatsword die instantly. You know,
Don't give him ideas.
casually.
Yeah. Speaking of, so
Wait, I was joking.
she swipes at you. First, the first hit getting, into your arms, knocking your weapon aside, and then using the momentum spins and brings the sword across your neck. At a nat 20 hit for the second one. Not even kidding.
Oh, no.
You guys see Yoritz's head completely get severed
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
as his body
that's damage,
falls
alright.
over.
Oh.
Uh,
Dead.
Dead?
His head came off.
Uh-huh.
I think he's already dead, so
I-
he
I
just
kn-
might be dismembered.
Nah, I
That's
needed that.
optimistic.
You're
You see,
unfortunately incorrect. I needed that head. That was a lot of damage.
so
I didn't get healed earlier, by the way. It was just a regular curse.
you got half healed technically.
Yeah, technically, it's not enough.
Did we just lose our first party member?
So you
In
guys
one
see
hit?
hang on. Everything is silent. It ends just like that as soon as it began. You see shock, almost disbelief upon who you know as Cyanrath's face as she looks at the crumpled body. Saber or the sword discarded already, the head rolling away, ending because she turned this way, so the head's like over here. And then she smiles. And then she laughs. This was your best fighter among you. The crocodile man looks more formidable than this. Oh, the bravado of adventures. Ah, oh, I needed a good laugh after all the plundering. The stress of having intruders come. She steps over the body. And interrupt my operation. Someone posing as one of my own. Well then.
Jeritzas is dead?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
Permadead.
Yeah.
Well then.
Whoa.
Lenathan? Would you please kill them before you do anything? She stepped over the body, and as she was talking, Joritzas, would you like to describe?
Oh my god, please.
Oh my word!
Please, I'm having a heart attack here. I should have
So-
stayed in the
As-
Feywild.
The body
It's not
of Joritzas begins to shudder a bit as he very animatedly, like a puppet rising up, brings himself back to full height, head still on the ground. He takes a step over to grab the helmet, tosses the helmet aside, and bashes the bitch over the skull with a head that has glowing green orbs in it.
Oh my Christ. What?
Calypso's just cheering right now. Yeah!
Krieul's just smiling like, I knew I liked him.
I knew it. I knew he
It'll
was
take
undead in
far.
some weird fashion.
Far more than that to kill me. Death's grip is far weaker than you might imagine.
Go ahead and roll a hit for me.
Yep. And that will be with the. So the fun part is this particular attack, if I'm. Hang on. Before I read this. Yes, this counts. This is hilarious. Because what I'm using to attack counts as a cavalry weapon.
Oh.
Oh my word.
Hey, look! Except it's bludgeoning in this case. But it counts.
What?
Oh my god.
What
Ah,
she
it
said
doesn't.
with your bare bone, there's also the shadow sort of seeps into her, also damaging her.
Terrible.
What that means is you did extra necrotic damage, by the way. You don't have to roll anything. It's calculated.
Okay.
I have it set to something, and
Alright,
I'll
cool.
tell you what that is later. So, 10.
Now then, I believe you owe me information.
Math, 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 math.
Is she down or is she still up?
No, she's up.
Okay.
But she
Jeritzas
whips
starts
around
the legend of the Headless Horseman canon.
and is shocked.
Ven is equally shocked by the fact that Jeritzas is alive, but also the fact that she went back on her word immediately.
She did not.
She did win.
She technically
She
won, yeah.
she thought she won. The dragon
So-
is also shocked and hasn't killed the hasn't killed
So
anyone.
her rules were if he won, she wouldn't kill him.
Yeah.
I heard it as she wouldn't kill him if someone faced her.
No, this is still an evil creature. She's not that benevolent.
I'm just making sure.
So she whips around, absolutely shocked, and
It's just a fucking skull in Jeritzas' hand with burning green orbs staring at her, still laughing, just the jawbone moving.
roll intimidation for me with advantage and expertise.
Advantage and expertise. Oh, sweet mother of God. All right. I'm just going to have to. That's a d20. What's my right? That would be 2, 3. I'm proficient. No, I'm not. Okay, whatever. 18. And nope, 18.
Fortunately, not enough. As the shock gets over it, she gets over it, and she grins. This has just become much, much more interesting. And she opens her mouth.
Oh boy. Reflex save. Dex save, excuse me.
Yeah, dex saving throw, please.
Pathfinder brain. Fucking nat 20. Oh wait, that was whatever. Nat 20.
That's amazing. I don't want to have to roll a d10 that many times.
Excuse me? A d10?
So
He gets his ones too, remember?
I think this is a half dragon more than it is a dragonborn.
Yeah, that sounds like much more accurate. That's
12.
terrifying. Oh,
Oh,
wait.
it's the adult blue dragon. Wait, huh?
That's 12 full, by the way. I knocked off some dice. because what they have listed is a lot more.
I see.
I took off some due to the fact that it's a natural 20.
Understandable.
Actually, she isn't entirely leveled correctly, so I'm gonna
So
put them
she's
on the
breathing.
wide.
So she's doing like some sort of breath weapon on him, not the dragon.
Yeah,
No.
it's the chick.
All right, just making sure because it says adult root dragon. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. DM tokens be like.
Dragonborns have a breath weapon, though, of their color, though.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do, and they're normally DA
6.
D6. Half dragons are D10s.
Oh.
Yeah. You can understand why I was concerned.
We are in trouble.
We were already in trouble.
Mhm.
Tara's shaken and a little bit just panicked in general, mostly the plethora of emotions one should expect after seeing someone that they were kind of getting attached to die and then reanimate.
I was hoping for it, so I'm pleasantly surprised, but still a little whoa.
So was I. I actually died.
It worked?
It
What worked?
worked.
Shut up.
I guess we'll ask him about that later.
Giving me a
So,
heart
you've
attack.
recorded the damage, correct?
Yes.
She is going to action surge.
Ah, yes.
Oh, my great googly boogly. Okay, well, the first swing misses you. Oh my gosh, a 1 and a 2. Both attacks miss.
Nice. I'll take it.
Yay.
She's still a little shaken after seeing someone just attack her with their own head. It wasn't attached.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Gulp.
Like, zoinks, man.
Like, you're about to get bonked, man. Alright. We're gonna roll with that. That'll hit. With the my action surge. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Bardic inspiration you still have, and as well as the dork dice.
That's true. You know what? Oh, great dork, die of power. Bless this roll. Modified 20 for the second attack.
Right.
And
Her ass.
now, this is up to the god if I still have my hand crossbow up.
Hands go limp, so you can only really pick up one thing at a time, and I let you pick up your sword and your skull. So, no.
Alright,
It's on the ground next to you.
acceptable. And after slicing her in the face a couple times, Jeritzas takes a moment to reattach his skull to his freaking neck. I already did that. And let's see. Attack. Okay, since I'm not going to use the bonus action to do that, I will use Second Wind. 1d10 plus 3. Yeet. 11 chutzpah.
Roll.
Yeah.
That's full. That's not half, because that's your natural like class
Yeah.
ability.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now you guys understand why we kept muttering whenever he got healed.
And literally everything else that Savani insisted on doing.
Yeah,
Leave me alone, woman.
like blessing.
It hurts. Stop.
Well, it never hurt you, but it was just less effective. So every
Look.
time he was using bless, it was a D2 instead.
Look, at some point she would have cast something and I would have just actually erupted into flames.
Channel divinity.
Something like that, yes.
Weird. It's like you're vulnerable to her sacred flame. That's strange.
That would
Why
be
is that? After those attacks, she is looking battered and bluesed? Bluesed? That's not a word.
Battered and bluesed.
Bruised.
Come
That's
now.
the name of the episode now. Battered and bluesed.
You were supposed to tell me what I wanted to know before you died. Wasn't that our agreement?
Our agreement was that if you won, and she's also gonna do her second win.
Oh, come on, you can't talk when you're dead. Unless you're me.
She did not roll though. That's not the right page. There we go. Second one's a bonus action, right? You just
Second
used
win?
it, but I already forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, 2 attacks coming your way.
Oh no.
If she crits me again,
Well, the thing is, she crits on a 19, so.
oh well. At least have much more HP this time.
Yes.
Who won
What?
this time? What is going on?
Don't worry about it. It's an epic fight. Just watch and awe and pizzazz and splendor and all that.
Tell me your secrets. I need to know.
Tara is just concerned, and so is Selene.
Hit her with your head again.
So I have to ask a very important question. Do you guys want hero crits in this game?
I don't know if I'm for that.
That
I don't
thing
know
where
what
we
that is.
crits.
that thing where we maximize damage dice?
Yeah, the one we do in the other campaign, where we maximize one of the dice and add that to the total rather than rolling the double amount of dice.
Okay, now the metagamer in me is saying not yet. Wait until I crit first and then we make this decision. Please. I'm not a big fan of eating 4d6 maximized.
I am personally,
Assuming that's what it is.
I feel like later on that's going to be much more problematic than now, and it's problematic now.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like maybe we could just do regular crits, but again, I'm kind of intrigued by Jeritzas' statement of waiting until he crits.
Well, that statement was mostly a joke. However, unless God has mercy on my.
I rolled it. I rolled it. Just take 19.
Okay. Oh God.
I had to ask because the first roll was a 4 and a 6. Like, oh boy, if the other is maximized and this is the crit roll, we're in trouble. Luckily, the
Uh-huh.
crit roll was a 2 and a 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, I'm saving the dork die, otherwise that other attack would have hit you. But I kind of want to save it for the dragon. So, just the one hit.
Understandable.
Your turn.
Okay.
You're
So,
both looking about equal. I mean,
yeah.
your armor looks damaged. You're not painting because you physically can't. But she is, and she has some blue day. Blue day
If
going down.
if a skull could grin.
It already is.
Yeah, but more. Let's see.
Grinning. His skull grin intensifies.
Yeah. All right. So, free action to pick up the crossbow. And then
Oh,
roll to hit.
excuse me.
And let's see. I have bardic inspiration.
Yes,
a
you do.
You do.
D6 at this level.
Yes.
All right. Drum roll. 17.
Exactly what you needed.
Nut. 9 whole damage. And
just the most muted.
and the bonus action to take a shot with the crossbow. 24 and
Yeah,
10
that'll
whole
do it.
piercing damage.
You cut into her. You do like a feint maneuver. So she goes to block the left side when you come in from the right. And then as she reels from the pain of it slicing across her side, you get her with the in the neck with the hand crossbow, and it starts bleeding. I need to roll something real quick. Wow, 1, 2, and a 1. Her breath weapon does not recharge from any of the turns prior because I forgot to do it.
Yay.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Last chance.
Oh damn! I will not bow to you.
I don't care. Just tell me what I want to know.
She goes to speak. I've had enough of this farce.
You
And
shut
I
your
need
damn
everyone
mouth,
in the
dragon.
area. No, hang on before you say anything. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Perfect.
Wait your
Now-
turn.
I should point out on a creatures that are subject to a dragon's fear effect are immune to it for 24 hours after being subject to it once.
Yeah, because we rolled
How
in the
many
keep
of
for that, didn't we?
Yes. How many of you guys have succeeded?
I did.
I did.
Okay.
I don't. Was it a success? I
think
don't think
No,
it's on a
you were
fail.
ecstatic. You were happy that you
Did.
failed, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you were
that-
glad you felt fear.
that's not what I mean.
Wait, you're still
wait.
immune if you were under it once.
I'm
Yes.
fairly certain that it was. Yeah,
I
you're immune to it
think.
whether or not you succeed.
Wisdom
Is
save.
it?
Hooking up.
It's cinematically part of the stuff.
Perfectly understandable.
If we're still making it, I rolled a 17.
Not my first dragon.
Oh, yeah.
The main target of you guys of the sphere wasn't really you. It was more the multiple kobolds.
Uh-oh.
As they are. Oh yes, Scree! He failed last time. Oh my god, Scree got a natural 20.
Good boy.
What the heck did I do?
It's hilarious. No, he didn't. He failed. Ripjaw, I'm telling you. Yes, Scree failed his check last time.
He was
did
still
not.
scared of it.
She may honor your deal, but I do not. Attack them. Kill them all.
You
Now
look
you're
patient,
pissing me
man.
off.
I beg of you, do not.
Jeritzas loads another bolt into his crossbow and will take a shot at the dragon whenever he is next able to do so.
Lay that order. Nathan, this is my fight. You will not interrupt it and sully my honor. Kobolds stay put.
Oh boy.
Ven is shaking profusely about this.
I have an idea.
Oh boy.
It's a terrible idea.
Are you going to cast a spell on this dragon here?
No?
The last several hours have been terrible ideas. What's one more?
Keep the spirit up.
The dragon spreads its wings and is about to make its way towards you. Cyanrath, knowing this, what is about to happen, she looks at you, Jeritzas, and says, her eyes going wide, and she looks back at you. Her eyes go steely again, and she says, look for the red robe ones, the wizards of Thay.
Red.
That
robe,
is where you'll find Talus.
Fae.
And then the dragon descends.
Here's
As its
none.
wings expand, I guess I shouldn't have made you guys do the saving throw, guys. Yeah, you guys would have been subjective. But you guys haven't experienced its wing attack. That's for sure. So everybody give me deck saves. Yay!
Oh, I'm significantly better at those.
Dex save, dex save, dex save.
I'm so much better at these. And I'm gonna roll
Hey.
like crap.
Yep.
Yep, I did.
Oh boy.
Look at that. That is a beautiful
done.
number.
Oof.
Didn't.
I'm just rolling like crap. Why do I keep using this system? I should just roll my physical dice.
Yeah, I know. I'm having the same thought.
You all have your dork die that you haven't spent.
Dork die is
Ah.
what, a D12?
We are the
D8?
12-sided. Yes.
That is an 18 for my deck save.
I don't know if I want to use the dork die. Yeah, sure, I'll use it.
Me? Hello? Yeah. He does not get a dork die. Your answer. I'm not coming at you. I'm stating fact. Don't act like my mom and take things out of context.
Ladies,
Sir, this is the
plenty more-
Chili's.
there's plenty of the Bone Man for everyone, please.
There's plenty of pumpkin pie.
Bone Daddy.
That's a phrase.
Mhm.
Spooky,
Oh,
scary
my lord.
skeletons intensifies. That's amazing. I can't. I'm gonna have to say that like Ripjaw clings onto not Ripjaw, Screejaw clings onto your leg. All right. I want everyone to tell me if they got below a freaking open.
I don't know
A-
what number that is.
oh wait, he didn't save. I thought he did. Okay. Who got below a 20?
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
me.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Oof.
I jump up in the air and do an acrobatic jump along the wind and land back on my feet.
Frickin' bards.
It's the only thing I'm good at is everything that does not help.
For
Oh,
those that
God.
failed, you are knocked prone and you take 14 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Sweet.
Also,
Ah.
also move forward away from the dragon, 5 foot.
Jeritzas digs his sword into the ground, but is still knocked away.
I
My
for
icon isn't even on the map.
for a split second, I look like I stand ground and I make a slight track and then just
Oh
slip.
my goodness! I just realized something. Oh no!
You just, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Baby boy, no.
The dragon is in the air.
And the rest of us
Hang
roll
on.
initiative.
The thing is, you guys aren't rolled into the initiative yet. Which you're. Yeah, just give it a moment. Oh no, she failed miserably. The dragon beats his wings as he swiftly jumps, whatever, is now there. The head darts forward, scooping up Cyanrath, and the jaws close, and you see the body disappear down the dragon's gullet.
He just ate her.
Okay.
Right then.
Thank you.
Oh, you overgrown lizard. I wasn't done with her yet. I need more information,
Not
damn it.
done with you.
Oh, you're about to be.
I rolled a 10 for initiative.
I rolled a 23,
right.
but I rolled
Initiative.
initiative and then just change the number.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys make sure to click your tokens, roll initiative, and adjust your things.
Which I hate these online dice.
Fortunately, Jeritzas doesn't have a thing to adjust. Heyo! And that's
Oh.
the only one of those I'm giving you for the night.
I want the kobolds to go faster. D12.
I can't even see my token on the map.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Just Control A, hit the initiative button. We die instantly. Roll 20 dice from the sheer number of initiatives being rolled.
You could just roll one initiative for the kobolds and go one at a time.
Well, yeah. That's what I'm
No,
doing.
that'd be a mess.
That'd be
No,
fine. That's not
they're in a collective initiative, not rolling.
That's what I mean, is a
Six-
collective initiative instead of
six-
rolling like 16
Yeah,
different ones.
that's what I've been doing. This is nothing new. I'm not gonna roll 16 initiatives. Are you crazy?
I am. That's what I do.
You're not a masochist? Oh,
Sometimes.
that's a shame.
Howard.
I like having combats that go for 5 hours.
This is the boss fight.
I'd still go for 5 hours, and I still do it the simple way.
What's 9 plus 12?
Math.
21?
22.
It's math.
1. Wait, yeah, 21. God damn it.
Oh.
The meme has broken me. I'm sorry.
21.
Okay.
It's more like 21, man.
No, not skip turn. Well, I guess it is his turn. So. Okay.
Oh, my poor sister. She's at work right now. She got yelled at for doing her job. Yay,
Oh, no.
customers.
Been there.
Done
Yeah.
that. Bought the T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Join the club. We have jackets.
Last time I got yelled at by a customer, I yelled back. I don't play these games. I don't wear a name tag at work. I literally gave, whenever she's like, "What's your name?" I gave her the name of one of my friends who no longer works there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh! Did you give her Kevin's name?
I did.
Oh, that's
Brilliant.
Oh yeah.
Kevin would do it too. He'd
Yeah.
so do it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we are. Is this new initiative? Are we at the top of a round?
Yeah. So let's. All right, Rip. Your initiative sucks. You want to use your dork die? That's unfortunate. All right, go ahead, do your thing, bruh. Are you raged? Sick. Give me an attack roll.
Holy shit.
Hang on.
nice.
Is that not? Roll initiative for your characters, right?
All right. Poor Caspian is on a tablet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the one that I am concerned about.
I'm rolling physical dice because the computer ones hate me.
Yes. Well, just use it and then change it physically. That's what some are doing.
I don't know how to
Okay.
do that.
Just click your
Just
icon.
roll it and I'll
on
do
your-
it.
Oh my gosh! Ripjaw.
I don't think that's right. Also, I can't even see my token on the map. I don't know if the map's not fully loaded for me or what's happened.
Wait, you can't. It's right there.
Yeah, but where it was, yeah, it's off the map where it is right now. Now it's on the map.
We're gonna move everyone 5 foot forward. Cool. 22 to hit. I have so many freaking things open. Okay, adult blue dragon. La, la, la. That hit. Give me damage. It catches him. Chink in the scale. Pierces. He barely notices. Snowballed. They aren't doing anything, as their commander just got eaten in front of them, and their last order was to not do anything.
Get
So
bedoofed.
really, they're not.
Screechaw 2.
Really, they're not here. They're not in the initiative. Give me your persuasion. Yeah, go ahead. Give me your persuasion.
Please tell me we're about to have like a gaggle
Of kobolds.
We got
of
Skull
Now-
kobold.
Now, son, I realize that there's a nice big version of you up.
Mother of
gonna kill you.
God.
Dork diet, please.
Wait, hold on. Did you actually roll a d20 with that?
Jeez.
Oh,
Sure did.
I see.
He's that one for talking.
No.
I hate to see it
Such
happen.
crap.
Can I help?
That's the
Can I
worst.
assist?
That's the
Please.
worst.
Help is not a reaction.
Please.
I'm sorry, but help is not a reaction.
pretty, please?
There is an argument to be made there. They did just watch a dragon eat their commander. Then again, they might also be afraid of the dragon, so...
Yes, they are petrified. They don't seem to hear your words.
Just let us have a gaggle of kobold children, please.
We just lose one every now and again.
Why?
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta move Scree for a second
We've
because
lost
I can't
one.
see all those
Let's
tokens.
just adopt 16.
Hang on.
No.
There we go. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, son.
You miss. I don't know how to flavor this correctly, but yeah, you simply
Too busy
miss.
screaming at Scree.
You're too enraged to aim correctly.
Crocodile tears.
Hmm.
I know, but I had to make the joke.
You reach to bite the kobold. He just kind of
Pats
leans
you on the
back.
shoulder.
He just ultra instinct just leans back.
It's okay, Daddy. I know it's sad.
I'm gonna bite your face off.
What?
Rage?
Also, if they're petrified,
But the
you
commander
figure they're
outed
petrified?
you guys, if you remember.
Yeah, that's the
It-
slight problem.
They're not that smart.
You lied to me.
Right now with the situation, they don't hear your words.
the real question is, you said they were petrified, right?
Petrified with fear,
Okay.
not stone, just to be clear.
I have an idea. I have two ideas. I really hope it works.
If one of them is Hypnotic Pattern on the fan, well, I think that's a 3rd level spell.
That is
Don't
something I
remember.
do not have.
Okay.
You're just frightened.
It is
then.
a 3rd level spell.
You're not uploading this one? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Oh my gosh, hang on. Savani's not in the turn order. Blast bot, I gotta get rid of you. I can't keep track of you two. Cool, you got an 18. Congratulations, Savani.
By the way, how do you set your own initiative? I know there's a way to do it.
So
Are you
I
not
think
in
it should be, you should be able to type it manually. Yeah, you're able to type it manually in the text box that represents your character. So if you tap on your number, you'll be able to adjust it from there. Be a
What
little
number did you
screw
get?
with you on account of you got the tablet thing, but
What number
know.
did you do?
Oh, go away, handout. No, get off the screen.
What initiative did you roll? He already rolled your
I
initiative
had
for you.
an 8. Oh, I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm going to stab roll 20 in the heart.
Oh my, Savani, I wish I could just go with the computer. Oh my god.
Guys, D&D Beyond.
It's great.
Right.
Way better than roll 20.
Because it's D&D. D&D Beyond.
Mhm.
D&D Beyond!
I will say this is certainly much more like 5e in Roll20 is significantly better than Pathfinder in Roll20 because the Pathfinder character sheets make absolutely no sense. Like it doesn't look like a
Roll20
character
gets-
sheet.
I'm sorry, Roll20 gets worse?
Well,
Oh,
I don't think
man.
this is particularly bad myself, but Roll20 is certainly a lot to remember.
Your turn.
Let's see. I'm prone. I am down to 6 HP. Let's figure this out.
TPK.
Yeah, baby.
And not everybody can come back to life because they're already dead.
It doesn't matter. The problem is it doesn't even matter about whether or not I get hit because this thing over here does attacks that do dexterity saving throws and still take damage on a successful save. So I'm trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to get away from
Just be a
that.
rogue.
I have an idea. I've got an idea already.
Wait.
First thing I'm going
How much damage was that wing attack?
14?
14.
Okay.
to and yeah.
Ow.
I thought I didn't, since I natural 20'd, I didn't take damage, but I guess not.
Okay. I'm going to activate Blade Song as I use half my movement to stand up.
It's rounded down, so that would be a 3.
You aren't resistant to the swing attack. You hadn't raged yet.
And so
No damage if you succeed.
So my walking speed is now 25. Using 15 to get up, activating Blade Song. My walking speed is now 25. Let's see. Do I want to action dash or not?
Hear me out. Cast Disintegrate.
I don't have that. I would if I could.
Well, be a higher level caster then.
Why are we fighting an
Nerd.
adult dragon at only level 3?
God hates us.
Because we're
Because
dumb.
we're
IRL
Yeah.
God, not Bread God. Bread God's here for a good time.
Yeah, a good time. You
Which
guys are gonna have a
involves
good time.
bringing back
I
say
just
this.
need Ben to finish his turn, and you guys will be fine.
Hopefully,
I'm
in the
gonna
afterlife,
I'm
you guys
going.
will. I'm going straight to hell.
I'm gonna go right here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopping over the river. It's
As
half
long
half of your speed though, because you had to use half of it to get up.
Yeah, but that's 15 to get up, and then I activate Blade Song, which extends my feet to another 10 feet.
Okay.
So actually,
Yeah.
20 feet of movement. If we want to say I did it as I activated, then I'd be there.
There,
Blade Singers are
not there,
really
but
good.
I am
Mhm.
I'm going right there. And I am going to. Oh my gosh, I don't want to not use it, but I think I'm good otherwise. I'm going to cast False Light
what
at
is
the
that?
second
Hang
level.
on. Ping that?
It's a D4. It's a D4 plus 9, and I get to add that as temp HP.
Yep.
Oh, Fast Life. Okay, yeah, I know that's cool.
10. Oh, fantastic.
That would make the Warlock invocation of it would be so good if it leveled, but instead it's always first level. I'm like, that's dumb. Makes it useless.
That seems really stupid.
But
is
if it
really stupid.
leveled with you, then it'd
I'd-
actually be a viable tactic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably give it the like 1/3 your level.
So with the False Life as my action to cast False Life on myself, I now have technically 16 HP. And then I use bonus action to Blade Song, and after that, that is it. I am right there, I believe. Yeah. And that's it for my turn.
Okay,
All right, there.
you move. But the dragon, with its little wingy wangs,
Wingy wangs.
Wingy Wangs. Sounds like a
moves over-
restaurant.
moves over here.
Oh my gosh, I freaking hate this guy.
As you guys are pretty much in a line.
Oh no, not the cone. Not the cone.
lightning
It's
dragon.
lined.
Cone of death.
This is how I
Just
die.
like Godzilla. You
Oh.
see in the chest, you see it lighting up with blue gray light. The kobolds here are fearing for their lives. The ones over
As
here
they
with the
should.
citizens are like, I'm so glad that's not me. and
We are all going to die at this point.
you guys don't need to roll anything. As when this happens, you guys close your eyes because the light's getting bright, or just prepared to take the hit, that sort of stuff. Ripjaw facing it head on, but again, not wanting to get his eyeballs electrocuted, closes his. You hear the sound of the lightning going. You can feel the static in the air, but nothing happened.
He missed.
He didn't miss. He was blocked.
I open my eyes.
As you guys open your eyes, and for Ripjaw and Ven specifically, when you open your eyes, it's still dark briefly because a wing is in your line of sight. It gets moved out of the way, and standing above you, and what the others can see, is a gargantuan, ancient, silver dragon.
Booyah!
Death
Hello
staring
there.
Bless.
at
I love silver
Linathan,
dragons.
looking, and you hear him say, the great rumbling from the silver dragon. You're in my territory, pup. And that's where we're going to end for tonight's session.
Oh my
Hey!
Christ.
Oh, nice.